In November 2022, something happened at Uganda's Entebbe International Airport that worried many people in the East African community. Martha Karua, an important Kenyan politician and lawyer, was not allowed into Uganda. No one explained why. This made people question how well countries in East Africa are working together and if they are following the rules they agreed on. It showed how easily things can go wrong and how important it is for East African countries to stay united. Karua, who is known for speaking up for democracy and human rights, went to Uganda to talk to different people. She wanted to help Kenya and Uganda work together. So it was surprising when she wasn't allowed in, especially since she's such an important person and her trip seemed like a normal visit. This situation showed some of the problems the East African community faces in trying to become more connected. The EAC, a group of countries working together, has done a lot to help its members cooperate, but what happened to Karua shows there's still a lot of work to do to make East Africa truly united and successful. After Karua was stopped from entering Uganda, the East African Law Society, EALs, spoke out against it and took action. The EALs is a group of lawyers in East Africa who work to make sure laws are followed and governments do the right thing. They sued the Ugandan government. They said that not letting Karua into Uganda broke the rules of the EAC treaty, especially the part about people being able to move freely between countries. The EAL said Uganda didn't have a good reason to stop Karua, and this could make other countries think they can break the rules too. The EAC treaty says people can move freely in the region. This is important for the economy and for countries to work together. By stopping someone as important as Karua, Uganda made people question if they really want to follow the EAC rules. The EALs also worried that other countries might start breaking the rules too, which would hurt the good relationships East African countries have worked hard to build. The lawsuit was not just about following the law, it was about protecting the EAC and its goal of a united East Africa. Uganda didn't say why they stopped Karua, so people started thinking it was political. Karua has always spoken out against leaders who have too much power, and she believes in democracy. She has been an important politician in Kenya for a long time. Her visit to Uganda happened at a time when people in Uganda were unhappy with their government. Some people thought Uganda stopped Karua because she planned to meet with people who disagreed with the government. They worried she might encourage people to protest. Stopping her might have been a way to keep things quiet and stay in power. Uganda not explaining why they stopped Karua made people even more suspicious. It made people think they were hiding something and that they don't really care about democracy. What happened to Martha Karua showed how hard it is for the East African community to follow its own rules, especially about people moving freely. The EAC wants to be like one big market where goods, services, money and people can move easily. It has done a lot to make this happen, but this situation showed that it's not that simple and there are still problems. People being able to move freely isn't just a nice idea, it's really important for the economy of East Africa. When countries make it hard for people to move around, it hurts trade, investments, and the sharing of ideas. This hurts everyone in the long run. If other countries see Uganda stopping Karua and don't say anything, they might do the same thing. This could ruin the EAC. It breaks the rules, makes countries not trust each other, and hurts all the good work they have done to become more united. For the EAC to continue to be successful, all the countries need to follow the rules and make sure everyone else does too.